Kenzie, it's Wednesday, and yesterday your video was all about vending machine condoms and how they are sketchy. And you asked my thoughts on the video or on vending machine condoms. I don't really know which video. I think that you could actually start a pretty interesting discussion about, I don't know, preparedness for sex and what it means. Vending machine condoms, I think, bring up the same discussion, but it's not a discussion that I want to have on YouTube or really with anybody I don't know personally. But if you, darling sister, want to talk about it in private, I'm so willing to do that. I think it'd be really fascinating. I'm here on YouTube, not something I'm going to talk about. No, sorry, not gonna happen. I am not in an authoritative place to do that, or an opinionated place to do that. Not really something I talk about with people I don't know. So, there you go. It's Wednesday. In other news, Kenzie, you know this, YouTube, I'm no longer making videos on Monday. I'm making videos on Wednesday and Friday now. That might change next semester, but pretty much I'm going to make a video Wednesday and Friday this semester because Mondays I am at school from 6:30 until 9 p.m. and it's just, there's no real time for me to make a video in which I'm not basically saying I don't want to be making this video right now. So, in an effort to make my videos of higher quality, I'm making them on Wednesdays and Fridays now. Next topic of business in the video making world is probably, hey, it's 5:15, is probably that I have to come up with a topic for this week because you came up with the topic last week. So, I will just let you know on Twitter what your topic is for tomorrow because I don't have one right now. Muffins! Like the food you eat, muffins? That's your topic. I just made chocolate chip muffins. I want you to talk about muffins somehow. That's what I want you to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about muffins. Baked goods. Always a good video topic. In other news, an update. I finished Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and it wasn't as awful this time as it was last time. And I realized that the reason I didn't like it before is because of Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer could be the most annoying literary character on the face of the planet. That kid sucks. I don't like him. He's really annoying. But so I'm done with Huck Finn. In other news, I'm now on to Sister Carrie, which you know Kenzie, Laura hates. Rest of the internet, you may not know this, but Laura hates this book. Laura being at Darcy Bear on Twitter. She hates this book. And this is what we're reading next in my American Lit class. So, you know, by Monday, I'm going to have all this read. But I'm only 35 pages in it right now. In other news, I'm starting my Catcher in the Rye paper for my American Lit class. This is my copy of Catcher in the Rye. My original copy of Catcher in the Rye. This is my new copy of Catcher in the Rye, which I will be annotating and marking up entirely in regards to this paper. Which brings me to my final question for you today, Internet. What, who, if any, which, if any, I don't really know what that W word I'm looking for here is. Which, if any, male narrators in YA novels do you compare to Holden Caulfield? I already know Charlie from Perks of Being a Wallflower and Miles from Looking for Alaska, and a few others, but I'm interested to know who you, Internet, think of when you're reading either Catcher in the Rye and you think of Holden. Who do you compare to Holden? I compare a couple people to Holden, mostly Charlie and Miles, and a couple other people I can't think of off the top of my head right now because I have a list. I have a list now, and I just don't think of it beyond my list. So yeah, who do you think of when you think of Catcher in the Rye and Holden and blah, 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 blah. It's such a long day, and I'm just gonna shut up now. Kenzie, I'll see you tomorrow, and you'll see me on Friday.